Hello and welcome to the Hespect MMA podcast, where we cover MMA's hottest headlines, fight card bouts, fighter drama, discuss fight predictions, media giants, and basically all things MMA related. Made by fans, for the fans. This is your host, Hespectful Keith, and I'd love for you to come and join me here, often visited by special guest and best friend of mine, codenamed Throb Lowe, as we share our memories, takes, and opinions on the frequently changing landscape that is MMA. Now, without further ado, let's MMA and chill.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, you're right here. Hey.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to try putting on my headphones, see how that will go.
No problem.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, the
Okay.
problem last time was like the connection was good for a while, but then it started getting choppy and stuff. Well, we'll see if it happens this time.
Okay.
All right, I was just sending a message to Damon here. How's your evening going?
Not too bad. Wasn't sure you'd get through because I heard there are some internet issues.
Facebook and
Yeah, exactly. Facebook and Twitter, and wasn't sure how widespread it was.
mhm.
The plan tonight is to talk about 266.
Yeah, we'll talk about 260. Did you also see this past weekend's card?
The one with Holland and
Yeah, Walker versus Santos as main event.
yeah, no, I kind of missed that one, unfortunately.
Oh, no problem. Then we'll just cover UFC 266. I was thinking that we'll probably just do it till 8:30 today. Just do a nice quick hour pod. So yeah, that actually works out.
No problem.
Good. All right, a little slow on the email here for Damon. How goes the first shift with Andrew? Have you worked with him before? He's in and out of the
Yeah, no,
place,
yeah,
right?
he's worked with me before. That's the thing. He said he wouldn't come back unless he didn't want to work on the line or anything, right?
Yeah. So that's good.
So he sort of knows everything. It's a little easier for me when you're there because you drive and he doesn't. But
Oh right. Oh, he doesn't have a license.
well, I think he drives for Chrysler, but he doesn't want to drive there.
Okay. Odd.
As soon
Anyways,
as,
I remember you mentioned chips a lot. Like, was that wood chips? He works at a wood chip factory, or?
oh no, he works at GM, so they need the chips for the vehicle, so they're at a standstill.
Okay.
So the computer chips, they don't have any. So I think they're all coming out of Taiwan.
Oh dear, them overseas deals.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, did you hear what happened to Holland though?
I heard about the headbutt.
Poor guy, yeah. And he's being humble about it. Like he was like saying like, no, that was a legit loss, even though they deemed it a no contest. Yeah, so he went in to defend what he thought was a takedown, I guess, and he clashed heads with Mr. Chris Dawkins, and he just dropped. Like it's crazy. And then he did recover, and he defended a submission for a while, but then Dawkins eventually.
I heard him saying he
not
said
Chris Dawkins. It was someone else. Sorry.
he said he quoted Kung Fu as his fighting style. He said you have to be ready for everything. So put it on himself for not being ready for that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really freak kind of headbutt. If you ever see a highlight, check it out. It's unfortunate for Colin. Is that you, Throb?
Yo, what's up, guys?
You
Hey,
sound a
how are
little
you?
quiet, bro.
Yeah, 1 second, let me change something.
How's my audio? Is it coming through okay?
Yeah, yours is good right now. Second, I'm just gonna grab some water. Alrighty. Check, mic.
Yo, is that a little better?
It's a little better.
Okay, cool.
Alright,
Hopefully it
cool.
sticks.
Still there, Sandro?
Yep, I'm here.
Alright, awesome. Well, let's jump in. Just a brief rundown, Throbbie. We're just gonna do UFC 266. Just blast through a nice quick pod, get off within the hour.
Oh yeah.
Did you catch the last night's card or the past weekend's card? I saw some of it,
Santos?
but I couldn't really. Yeah,
Santos,
Santos.
yeah. I caught some of the main card.
Okay. Got any highlights from there?
Uh Not really.
No?
I mean there was one knockout, Alex Hernandez.
Oh yeah. I see that
Yeah,
there.
I'm sure you've probably seen the highlight or something in the last few days or a couple days, right?
Yeah. Have you heard of Alexander Hernandez, Sandro? He fought Donald one time. Donald Cerrone. Cerrone spanked him.
Yeah.
Sounds a little familiar, but I'm not placing him.
Mm-hmm.
He's a pretty average looking young guy, but he's making his way up in violent fashion.
The best way.
He's been like win loss ever since he ran into Cerrone. But yeah, that recent KO. I mean, when he's on, right?
Yeah. Yeah, big shot to the side of the head.
Yeah. 1 sec. Hey, baby. Oh, thank you.
You can have a
Shout
good
out to
career like a
my
career
wife
as long
and data
as you
collection.
entertain.
Oh, sorry.
As long as you entertain, you can have a good career.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's Donald Cerrone right there, and he fought him too. Yeah, many young bucks try to go at Cerrone, and most of them get spanked.
Yeah.
He dads them. Yeah, so that's a highlight to look after. Yeah, we were just talking about the Holland unfortunate thing before you came in there. What's your thoughts on that? What did it look like he was doing? I think he was trying to defend a takedown, right? Or was he going for one?
I don't know. It was awkward, man. I think it's something to do with, who was going for what and it just happened.
Yeah, I didn't see the fight myself. I just saw the highlight, and it's just like a freak of
Yeah.
accidents. They both went down, and then Kevin went down further.
Yeah, man, it was just awkward.
All right. Anyways, going on to the UFC 266 fight there. Yeah, did you guys see the whole card? I mean, it's pretty crazy, up and down.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
Just trying to.
You guys have any personal highlights?
I'm just trying to find the.
I don't know. Curtis Blades got it done, right? Yeah, he does his thing. Jessica Andrade, she did her thing. There wasn't much else to say there. Merab Dvalishvili, did you manage to catch him?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah, man, he's doing some work, man.
Yeah, man. You had to survive the magic of Marlon Moraes for a second there, though. So
Yeah, it definitely got scary.
yeah, I was showing Sandro the
Yes.
other day. I had made a 5 person parlay bet on Rob, Jessica, Curtis, Robbie, Shevchenko, and Volkanovski to win. And when I saw Marab got hurt, I was like, "Oh, this is already not going good."
You won all of them,
Pretty
though,
funny.
right?
Yeah. Oh, I picked
Nice.
the favorites.
Yeah.
So good stuff.
I mean, it was a good card up and down, but there's nothing that really stands out. I mean, I think everything that happened was what was expected.
Yeah. Well, I would invite you guys to relook at Matthew Semelsberger when he KO'd Martin Sano Jr. or who's that? That was That was a 15-second knockout in the first round. I think he just got Martin like slipping, you know. He just came in and I don't know. He just threw a right hand and that was it. I don't know if you guys saw the highlight. He also got a hammer fist.
Is that
When he was already
the
out.
mullet guy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on, let me look at this guy. I'm
I'm
gonna
sure
actually look
yeah.
up this.
Just unfortunate. After a
Oh
good
yeah, it was a really
first
quick one,
fight that
right?
night. Yeah, 15 seconds. They kind of
Yeah,
just
now I remember.
yeah they just closed the distance on each other, and I guess Martin maybe
Just a
just
clean straight.
misjudged the distance or something. He just caught a right hand right to the dome.
Yeah, with a mullet too. That's basically the thing I remember from that.
Unfortunate. You see that knockout, Sandro?
No, I didn't. I missed that one. Obviously, 15 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was
He
the
went to get
early
some food or
prelims.
something.
Yeah, by the time I tuned in, I didn't see that.
That's awesome. Yeah, those fights where you go to the bathroom or you grab some food or something, and then when you get back, they're already like announcing the winner. The guy's got his hands. Like,
Yeah.
what happened?
I still remember when we watched Lawler and Hendricks the second time.
Yeah.
We the fight ended and we had no idea who won. And
Oh, we
Beep
thought
Up
Hendricks won again.
yeah, and then Beep Up
The first
went
round.
to the bathroom right away. And then
Yeah.
as soon as he was on his way back, oh no, as soon as he was like washing his hands and everything, we all started screaming, "Oh!" because Lawler won, and all you hear is
Yeah, we got
the
the
doorknob. He's just like can't. He's panicking and can't open the doorknob. Hilarious.
Getting himself in. That's awesome. Yeah, those kind of fights, man. Good stuff. Shout out though to I don't know if you heard of Jalen Turner, you guys. He goes by the nickname the Tarantula, I think.
Tarantula.
Yeah, big long
Man.
lanky mofo. He put a stop to a prospect by the name of Euros Medic. That guy's like a striking prospect, really good at no, he's got some ground game,
Okay.
got some submissions, but yeah, he was undefeated until he ran into Jalen Turner. Jalen, he just had the great game plan there. That was a good fight.
Okay.
Yeah, seemed to kind of just work around the striking of Medic and they took him down and submitted him in the first round too. So, and Jalen, he's had his ups and downs. So, you know, we'll see if this is something he can keep going. I think he's on a 3-fight win streak now.
Oh yeah. 4? No, 3.
No, I guess Dan Hooker. He won his fight pretty convincingly.
Yeah, Dan Hooker is a bad motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Dan Hooker. My gosh, now he might not be able to go home for the rest of the year after this fight.
I think
That's
he
I
already
he's
saw-
willing
signed up to
take.
fight.
Yeah,
Who did he sign up to fight? He just did, didn't he?
up for his next fight. It's
Islam.
Islam.
Makhachev.
Okay,
Oh right, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
what I was talking about. Yeah, that one coming up. So,
but I don't know what
yeah.
to think because he looks so bad against Chandler, right?
Yeah.
Not bad. He just
Chandler's
looked.
Chandler, you know.
He overwhelmed him. So
Yeah.
it appeared. I don't know, it looked like he was. The moment was too big for him. So I don't know what to expect.
Well,
Yeah, I
Chandler
think,
is freaking hell on wheels. So yeah, I think definitely he probably didn't expect Chandler to go that hard, but
Yeah.
Chandler does.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I was so surprised when he escaped that back take position from Charles Oliveira. They fought for the title. That guy is explosive as hell, man. Remember when Charles Oliveira had Michael
Yeah.
Chandler's back?
Oh,
And
yeah.
He just took his arm and he like spun around.
That made me nervous for his upcoming fights. He shouldn't have got out of it quite that easily. So I think he just muscled out of it, but it was unorthodox way of getting out.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Just
Hey,
like
He's got a
pretty
lot of muscle
popular.
for a guy fighting at 155 too. I think he's only like 5'8".
Yeah, it's
Little
short guy.
Ninja Turtle. Holy crap. Yeah. But back to Dan Hooker there. He fought Nazareth Hack Perez, got a unanimous decision. And yeah, he looked great.
Yeah,
And,
he reestablished himself.
So he's still good. He's still good to go. It was kind of scary there after he lost to Chandler. We thought he was gonna retire. You know, he was on a 2-fight losing streak, but you know he's been defeated before, and to lose to Poirier and Chandler, you know, like that's
Yeah,
nothing to be
that's
ashamed of.
yeah.
No,
You're still top 5, right?
Mhm.
I just thought Chandler just seemed to. We just kind of walked right through him. That's the only. I was expecting a lot more.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah, I
He was
thought Chandler was
probably
gonna shoot for a takedown.
he was probably expecting more of a Gagey approach because you know they're kind of the most similar as far as the guys at the top right now. He probably
Mhm.
wasn't expecting like literally leaping hooks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he hit him good, man. And when he was hurt, it was just, whew, what a debut, man. Probably one of the top debuts out there for
Yeah.
fighters coming into the UFC.
Then again, he's a multi-term, multi-defense champion in Bellator, right? So
Yeah, he
it's not
proved
like he's
himself.
yeah, it's not like he's
Yeah.
coming in at the bottom.
Mhm. Yeah, shout out to him and Gagey. Is it something finalized? Has anyone heard anything? You guys
I'm
got a
not
fight?
sure.
It's been all up in the air. They keep gawking at each other on Twitter and social media.
Hold on, let me see, Michael.
But yeah.
Yeah, it says here it's scheduled for November 6th,
Oh snap!
Wow.
Gagey versus
268.
Chandler. Someone's gonna die, man.
Ooh,
Someone's
there's
gonna
also
die.
Usman Colby too. Rose Wei Lee too.
Oh yeah, that card.
Edgar Vera. Strickland
Nice,
Rockhold. Damn, that's shaping up.
nice. Oh yeah.
Oh man, you
Rockhold's
got
coming
Al
back.
Iaquinta and Bobby Green.
Yeah, and I think I'm not sure if it was this one, but one of the pay-per-views are free or something. One of the
Yeah,
future title fight whatever's
yeah, I
gonna
can't
be
remember
free.
which
So
one of those, but I saw something about that too.
yeah, it's gonna be good. Looks really good out there. Good stuff. Good stuff. How about a little bit fantasy prediction? So, how do you guys see Chandler, Gagey playing out? Who do you see coming out of that one?
I don't know, man.
They're both gonna come out hurt, that's for sure.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, I have no idea. I
Yeah,
just hope they don't nullify each other and then just like stand there or like grapple.
Oh, no, no.
well, Gage, he doesn't seem to like to use his wrestling very often, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
imagine it's going to be a firefight.
yeah.
If
I
that's
hope
the
it is.
case, I think Gagey's got he has awesome endurance. So
Mhm.
maybe Chandler will wear down. I don't know. It'll be a 5-round fight, I'm assuming. Main event.
yeah. The likeliness that those two, though, I think Gagey will be more willing to like engage recklessly on the feet. I think Chandler knows he's like nearing the end of his road. I think he's like 38, 39 by now. So I think he's going to make a more like a tactical approach and try to actually game plan for how to beat him without just swinging.
Without going balls out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Sandro's take. Chandler. I think Gagey wears a shot better than Chandler. There's been times Chandler has been hitting, just didn't seem like maybe if Gagey was hit with the same shot that it would have the same effect. If you
Look
know
Oh
what
at
I
yeah.
mean.
looking like Morales. it's, it was a pretty great first round,
Oh
right?
yeah.
But just expended an enormous amount of energy. Just couldn't keep it up.
Oh, you mean with Marab?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
Oh
shot
yeah,
after. He was shot after the first round.
yeah, man. He's like I was saying, he's like the bantamweight Vitor. If you could survive that kind of like first onslaught, then you can probably wear him down after that. But
Oh
gosh,
yeah.
That onslaught when it comes.
Yeah.
So
He was probably my favorite fighter of the night. He was out in his feet almost. He was basically out in his feet.
I was personally surprised that the
Yeah,
referee didn't stop it. But
yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I was listening to Anik Florian podcast a little bit,
Nice.
and they were saying that um oh shit, we were talking about Marab, right? Sorry, I just
Mhm.
had a brain fart.
Rob and Marias being
Yeah, the head coach of Sarah Longo or Ray Longo, he was saying like who looked worse at the end of the first round, even though the judges scored it for Moraes. Yeah, Moraes was probably worn down a lot more than Marab by the first round. Coming into the second, so even though they scored it for Marlon, just expending himself in that first round.
Yeah, but
Like,
I think that's the right move because if he didn't go all out, balls to the wall, and his strategy was to lay back, he wouldn't forgive himself if he lost, right?
very
They
true.
had him
Very
so
true.
hurt. It's like you don't always get those opportunities, or you don't always hurt your opponent that badly. So it was the right move. It just didn't finish. So I would like if I had hurt an opponent that badly, and then I sat back a bit and he overwhelmed me with his unstoppable endurance. I couldn't forgive myself. So it was the right move. Just go.
Good shit. Good shit.
Yeah, I think if Marias was going to win that one, that's how people thought it was going to happen. And for like 2 minutes straight, it was happening.
Yeah.
Freaking chasing him all over the goddamn octagon, man, like a killer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, good fight, man. So that puts Moraes at a 3-loss streak, man. How do you guys
Yeah.
think his UFC career is looking?
I think
4-1 in or 1-4 in the last 5. So, and the Jose Aldo one, everyone said Aldo won, and they said that he got robbed. So,
yeah,
uh,
that's
how's
I
it
don't
looking? What
know.
do you guys think?
Well,
I think
it's
that's the crossroad, right? When you get 3 losses in a row, you kind of gotta do something exciting, right? Even if you don't win your next fight and get 4 in a row, it's got to be something exciting.
he'll have another fight. They'll give him. I don't think he's in any danger yet because it was a very entertaining fight.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So
Like
it's
even
all
if he
about
loses his next one, right? Whatever it may be. Like even if he loses a split or something, or even a unanimous, as long as he keeps it entertaining,
yeah.
they'll keep him around. He's a recognizable name, right?
Yeah. It's not like the Donald Cerrone where you can. Oh my God! You just see his better days. His best days are gone. I think you
Yeah.
just feel so bad for him, but someone's got to Someone's got to just make sure just never step in the ring again. Yeah.
Oh, man, is it bad that I want him to come back? I love Donald.
Oh, I
Love
love
me
him
some
too,
Donald.
but
That's the bleed.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, it's my fight fan. Good health. So, yeah. Yeah. Let's jump into the main card, though. We did quickly gloss over Jessica Andrade, who defeated Cynthia Cavillo via
Yep.
TKO in the first round. Let's go more into detail on that one. Women's flyweight, former champion and trying to make her way back. The tank Andrade. What do you guys think? Can she still hang with the cream of the crop there? The Wei Li Zhangs, the Valentinas, the Roses. She turn it
Uh,
around here, become champion again.
I'm not sure. I'd say if anyone has the chance, she's definitely kind of in that bubble, maybe on the lower end right now, just because I don't think she's making the 115 cut anymore. But at the same time, 125 is still very open, right? It's not like there's a long line of people who are expected to face Valentina anytime soon.
Yeah, the list of contenders is very short.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean she just does what she does, right? I mean, her style hasn't really changed very much. She's usually just so strong, right? Powerful. She's got serious punching power, so usually she disorients her opponents or manages to get on top.
Mm.
Doesn't seem to work
That's a
with
good point you
Valentina though.
make there. I definitely mashed up Rose Whaley with Shevchenko. That's two different divisions there, but other than Shevchenko, yeah, she's 2-1 now at flyweight, so it's good for Andrade. I don't know. Do you think she can take? Do you think she can land the punch on Shevchenko? You guys, can she
Uh
find that KO?
I'm still in the hopes that she gets another belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes the problem is you have the champion Shevchenko, and there's not doesn't seem to be enough contenders to step over.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If you don't have if you beat a couple up and comers, you get real excited about the fight, but there's such a chasm between number one and number two, number three. So
Yeah.
it's
Oh
coming
man.
along. I mean, in time. I mean, it's
Uh, They should just
female.
call it the Shevchenko division.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's definitely a problem too, right? The division isn't as formed.
Mhm.
well, who else is coming in and like crushing everybody, right? So you don't seem to have the next in line contender. There seems a lot of people that are at par, close to each other, and then Shevchenko. So I don't know when that's
Maybe
going to change.
maybe some time off for Andrade. I mean, I'm looking at it here. She's only 30 years old. She's got plenty of time left in her prime. There's no reason why she can't just take like 6 months off, let a few other people fight it out. Maybe someone will make their way up the division.
Heal up, work out some kinks, some injuries. Might benefit her. Yeah, for sure. It helped Carlos Condit before he retired. He came back, put
Yeah,
forth
sometimes
some good
it helps, right?
performances. Yeah, I'd be down. I'd miss her. I'd miss her like a
Yeah.
Miss Cowboy right now. But yeah,
You missed the old cowboy though.
the
Yeah.
old cowboy, the one that beat Rick Story. Oh
Yeah.
man, that combo.
Goddamn. Yeah. That's like
That's
a
kind
video
of
game combo. He did the fatality.
yeah. It's crazy how he just like he saw every opening and he was able to dodge every shot because he's not known for his head movement and stuff, but
Yeah.
he was just on point in that moment of
He's in
time.
the zone.
Yeah, just flow state as they say, and he just yeah, man, I love seeing that highlight. The little body punch too in the middle of it, just like
Yeah.
just because it's open.
Yeah.
And her story reacted it too. It set him up for the head kick. Oh, that was all perfect. Perfect combo.
Yeah. Definitely one of the better highlight reels out there for his career.
Now moving on to the heavyweight bout there. Our man Curtis Blades, probably one of the more well-rounded heavyweights doing it right now. Gets the job gets the job done against Jairzinho Rosenstrike. Oh yeah, for our main event picks, we all picked Andrade, I think, and that went
Yeah.
very well for us. And then heavyweight Curtis Blades. You guys got picked Curtis Blades. My mind said Blades. My heart said Jairzinho. Didn't work out for me there. Yeah. Guys got any comments for the fights?
Not really. I mean,
Curtis
Blade did his thing.
Curtis Blades, if I'm remembering right, he lost to Derek Lewis, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so up until the point where he got knocked out, looked like he was winning that fight fairly easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's pretty dominant if he
so
gets
that's
into
my
the
point.
game
So
going.
he's a very good fighter.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
very good fighter. Rosenstrike just doesn't. I mean, it's the whole story. If he can hit you, he can hurt you. But I don't think he's. I mean, he's big and weight wise, but height-wise and everything, he's not. I don't think he's big enough for the division.
As a former wrestler, how would you compare the technique in wrestling for Curtis, and I guess Jairzinho, and then you know yeah. What would your comments be on his skill set, Curtis?
Well, he's well-rounded. He can wrestle and he can strike. I think at one point he got in a little bit of trouble. He got hit and he just went in and took him down, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, good trump card there. If you
Yeah.
can score it.
I'm sure Jairzinho must have known he can be knocked out. Lewis proved it, so But I don't know. Every time you're depending on that knockout punch. I mean, it's wonderful when it happens, but you just can't do that every fight. I mean, why? Even like switching over to boxing, something like Wilder, you just can't rely on only a punch. That's just not going to take you all the way.
So, Lewis, he said that he notices something about Curtis Blade's entries for the takedown. He said that he kind of bends at the waist as opposed to committing
Right,
to
he
changing
timed them.
levels. Yeah. You as a former wrestler, do you see any improvement? Is he changing it up? Does it seem the same?
Well, I think Lewis at that point, from what I remember, they were waiting for. They had noticed that, so I'm sure going in that's something that they weren't going to telegraph.
Mhm.
Right, so I didn't see that he looked exposed in any of his takedown attempts.
Nice. Word up, Curtis. Improving the game.
Yeah, I mean, most of his wins are dominant, and he's only lost to Ngannou twice and Lewis once, right?
Yeah. The top three or top two guys right now. You
Yeah.
got Cyril Gane there, but yeah, we'll see soon with him. What do you guys think? Will Blades ever wear gold? What's your prediction?
I don't think so.
Damn. Who do you think's gonna keep stopping him? The Francises, the Ganes?
I think at heavyweight, there's always going to be, at least 2 or 3 guys where their specialty is one hit power. And the odds of you fighting a perfect fight for 25 minutes versus that guy landing that one shot, I just think there's too much opposition for him to be able to fight maybe 2, 3, 4 consecutive perfect fights.
Okay.
Yeah, but Blades, up until he got knocked out by Lewis, he looked really good. So against the
Yeah, it would always also depend on the opponent, right? Because Lewis can still knock you out in the last minute of the third round, but I'm not sure Jairzinho can do that, right? If you've been fighting Blades for 14 minutes already. So, the opponent.
So are you saying Jairzinho's gonna wear gold before Curtis does?
no, I
That's
think
all you, man. That's your idea.
Blades has an opportunity. He's gonna show. He's gonna represent better against gapping here.
I think maybe not anytime soon, but I mean at the same time, just like Andrade and her position, right? Blades is only 30 years old. So I mean, Lewis and Ngannou being, I think, 35, 36 maybe by now. I mean, it could happen eventually, but right now, while Ngannou and Lewis are still, prime in the picture, I'm not sure he's going to beat either of them.
All right. But you think he will never wear gold, right?
I don't know about never, but not anytime soon.
Okay. What about you, Sandro? Will he wear it anytime soon? Or maybe when those Titans leave the nest?
Well, I think he can avoid being knocked out up until, like you said, if you take away the Lewis knockout, pretty impressive. So I think he would represent better. He has the skill set to possibly win.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Well, here's looking at you, Curtis Blades. I definitely would like to, I want to see all the fighters wear gold. Unfortunately, they can't. But yeah, we'll see where he goes. And good luck to him. And hope you bounce back, Jairzinho. All right, now moving on into the middleweight bout there between welterweights Robbie Lawler and Nick Diaz. So what happened with the fight here, guys? I mean, it was exciting. A lot of the criticism being thrown at Diaz in the media interviews. It seemed like he was trying to imply that he didn't even want this fight set up. He was trying to get a different fight, possibly with Kamaru. So what was up with Diaz? Was
Wait,
he not
Nick
motivated?
Diaz with Kamaru?
Yeah.
What
there
is
was
he smoking?
yeah. Yeah. Obviously a stretch, but yeah, it seems like maybe there was an error in his management, and he got booked to fight with Lawler sooner than he wanted. That's apparently what the word is right now. I don't know.
It seemed like he was almost disinterested in the fight. He didn't want it to happen. I don't know if he was just content with I beat you once, I don't need to beat you again.
Yeah.
How about that opener though? He came out there like he was like waddling, like he was limping, and then he came out with the spin and shit. Oh, we're throwing
Yeah.
spin and shit now. Good job,
Exactly.
Nick.
Probably exactly why I did it.
He's like, I'm just gonna remind everyone why are we throwing spin and shit? Can you imagine if he landed it? And he was like, oh snap. But yeah, I don't know. How'd you guys think Nick looked? I feel like, for a guy that might have been unmotivated, he held his own, but I mean, after he got knocked down, yeah, he was like, I'm done. I guess maybe he felt too rocked. I don't know. How'd you guys think Nick looked?
I don't know. I didn't see what rocked him. I've tried watching the replay. Maybe it was like the accumulation, but it looked like he just kind of tapped out.
I don't know if because he was a little, like you say, unmotivated for the fight, but like you said, he didn't come in, he didn't look as in great a shape as you think he would be.
Mm-hmm.
And he did. I think he did pretty well, especially with all the inactivity. Like that. That's right. I bet against him. It's just if you're inactive, it doesn't matter how much you train and how much you run, and it's the same thing as being an actual high level fight. So that's the only reason I thought he would struggle. But knowing how much he missed weight, changed the weight, wasn't motivated, all in all, I mean, his hands were a lot slower than Lawler's, but he seems to be able, like there seems to be a lot of power behind his punches. They're a little, the technique isn't great, that's for sure, but it's successful. And then it just couldn't carry it on. He probably knew he didn't have 5 rounds in him.
Painful.
Yeah.
Painful.
I mean, I guess someone like Robbie Lawler, violence or avoiding that violence is not an option. So, like, I mean, he was tending to his nose and bleeding a lot. Maybe it was like a Rory McDonald situation. Maybe the nose was just broken and he kept eating shots.
I didn't want to keep ruining the cartilage or whatnot.
Yeah. Because, I mean, Rory McDonald, I mean, he went 4.5 rounds of fight, but, I mean, that could be part of it.
Yeah, well, big ups to Robbie, man. Looked great. I was glad to see him kind of like bounce back. He also had his hard times recently, right?
Yeah, I think 4 losses, maybe.
Yeah, it was looking sad for Lawler as well. So
Yeah.
it's a good fight to bounce back, I guess. Just don't just wonder what happened with Diaz and his management there. So weird. Like, can that really happen? Can you be a fighter and does that happen in wrestling, Sandro, where like you're just waiting for an opponent and then bada bing, bada boom?
No, I mean it's random draws at tournaments, right? You get seeded.
Oh, okay.
The top seeds are kept apart in different brackets, and then you just So it's a little bit different, but it just seems odd that I almost got the feeling the fight wasn't presented to him. Maybe his management signed off on it before he agreed to it. Because he acted almost like I don't know, but he almost acted like he didn't know he was going to fight Lawler.
Yeah.
It's just
maybe he didn't read something himself. Maybe his management explained it to him, and he was just like, "Okay, cool," and he signed it, and then they took it away, and then a day later they're like, "Okay, you're fighting Lawler on this day. You signed the papers."
yeah.
For fuck's sake.
How could he not know? Because obviously he didn't. The clip I saw in Diaz, it's almost like I've already done that. I've been there, so he's looking for a different challenge.
Very weird. Always strange things surrounding the Diaz brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean they're a fun group of guys. They're street. They're honest. They're basic.
Yeah.
But boy, sometimes they don't seem to know how to use much common sense. I mean, running into trouble with not paying taxes and stuff. Who doesn't know you have to pay taxes? Like where are you born that you don't know you're going to get in trouble if you don't pay? Stuff like that. So I don't think they're the sharpest bulbs in the pack.
They definitely need some. I don't know what they need, but anyways, all the best to them.
Yeah.
I'm glad Nate's doing all right. I'm glad Nate's doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least one of them.
hopefully Nick gets the help that he needs to smooth out his situation because it seems very confusing for him right now.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Robbie's resume of late here, man. Just this guy faces nothing but killers. Look at that, Nick Diaz, Magny, Covington. Oh, the Askren thing. Askren on his tail end. That was kind of a weird match. But then RDA, Cerrone, Woodley, Condit, McDonald, Rory, Hendricks. Gosh, man, this guy's been through the ringer.
Yeah.
Right up, Robbie. Glad to see him bounce back.
Rory McDonald ain't doing so good right now either.
No, didn't he get wrestled out by that Hawaiian phenom in PFL?
Yeah. Right now he lost his Bellator title to Lima, and then
Wait, was he
got one
still
win in
between
PFL.
promotions?
No, after he lost his belt, he moved to PFL and beat
Oh,
Curtis
okay.
Millender once, and then he lost to Gleason Tebow, where people think he got robbed.
Oh, right, I remember that.
And then he got handled by Ray Cooper.
Yeah. Shout out to Ray Cooper.
Yeah, that's a big
I
name.
think he'll make his way to the UFC eventually. He's a prospect. Watch out for that name, Sandro. Ray Cooper, the second, I think.
Third.
His dad, the first. Oh, the third. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. His dad was the second.
I have to look for some video.
Yeah, so he's a Hawaiian prospect. Great wrestling. Sick top control. Great ground and pound. Yeah, so yeah, check him out. Shout out PFL. Yeah, moving on though into the co-main there. Valentina Shevchenko. Oh, right. Going back. Thank you for reminding me, Sandro. I picked Nick Diaz in that one. Went with the heart again. You guys went Lawler, so yeah. Going 2-1 there.
You know how good your ratio would be if you stopped adding spice and listening to your heart?
I gotta do it, man. I'm sentimental. All right. Women's flyweight champion Valentina Shevchenko, the Bullet, doing her damn thing. Lauren Murphy, the most wingingest flyweight. She got the longest winning streak, people. She's the next contender. All due respect to Lauren Murphy. She tried her darndest. She went till round 4. I think. What is that? Isn't that the longest that someone's gone with her other than Amanda?
Looking here.
She went the distance with Mayan Carmouche.
I mean, the only other 4th round I see here is in Invicta, her last fight before she came over to the UFC. Oh, wait, you're talking about Valentina. I'm looking at the wrong record here. Sorry.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
no,
that's it, right? Just
some opponents have been able to survive. But
Amanda, Joanna,
mhm.
Holly. Wait, when did?
Well, anyways, Lauren Murphy
Oh damn, home
survives till round
Shevchenko?
4. Wait, Holly Holm?
Yeah,
They fought? They fight.
yeah. Immediately after the first time she fought Amanda Nunes.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm just seeing it here. She unanimous decision
I
over
never
Holly
saw
Holm.
this fight.
No, me
Have you
neither. I'm
seen
gonna
this
look
fight,
that up.
Sandro?
Well, I don't recall that.
No, I'm gonna
Holm
look
and
that up. That's got to be a
Shevchenko.
good one.
It was in July 2016. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch that one. Holm, man, Holm is another one with a resume that's just like, oh, what the hell? Look at all these
Yeah,
checks you fought.
yeah. Like when you're
Dangerous killer.
one in your last 4, and you're like a champion level fighter, there's a reason for that too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah, so
looking at the breakdown, it's like 132 strikes to 19.
Oh,
That's
wow,
yeah, that's gotta hurt.
wow,
Hurt the face.
Valentina.
the speed
He's
difference was just amazing, and just it didn't matter.
yeah.
Even when I was impressed by even when things got awkward. Like she always knew where to throw the last punch. Like even
Yeah,
her balance was off, she'd throw that one extra punch to connect.
Mm-hmm. Or
And
like
and
tie up with
maybe she just
takedown.
knew she couldn't be. She was so dominant that I don't want to make it like it was practice because that's not fair. But I think she was so confident that she could just kind of enjoy in there. She appears to always enjoy herself. So
Mm-hmm.
she was just, she was just showing off a bit.
And I do not blame her at all. I enjoyed every minute of it.
yeah.
There's this unfortunately funny meme when it comes to the Shevchenko sisters. You know that Valentina has a younger sister, Sandro, or I think maybe her older sister. Anyway, she
No,
has a
no,
sister that's also fighting in the UFC. Yeah,
okay.
she hasn't done as well as Valentina, unfortunately. There was a meme made about it. I told Throb about this. So basically, it shows clips of Valentina in her name's Antonina. That's her sister. Valentina in Antonina's corner, and she's just yelling, very passionate, trying to coach her sister. And the caption says, "I wish I had a coach with this much passion." Unfortunately, though, when you go into the comments, the top comment was I would be that mad too if my sister was losing all the time. So yeah, Antonina not doing too good. He's like what 2-4 ever since she came to the UFC on a 2 losing streak right now. So very unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think as you told me that Shevchenko was propping up the fight girls
Mm-hmm.
or
So sorry. 1 second, guys.
the ring girls. Well,
Wait, is
we
that
have that in
the?
common. Like she was reacting to Khabib when he was
Oh yeah,
doing that. What do you need a ring girl? Doesn't add any value, you know.
it does though. It's business, right? You got to sell what sells.
You look at your audience, right?
Yeah.
It's male dominated sport. Nobody's complaining about a ring girl.
Yeah. What is crazy is that the ring girls often make, multitudes of what the fighters make.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's promotional things. I'm sure they set up events. Yeah, they're gonna make a fairly decent
All right.
paycheck
Yeah.
off of that. So it's all part of the fun. So
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if you can hear Junior wailing in the background there, but it's bedtime for him, so don't worry, everybody. All listeners, he's okay. Sorry.
honestly, I kind of thought it was a cat in the background. Maybe I'm already hearing.
It's joking. So what were you guys just covering there because of Khabib's
Exactly.
comments?
Yeah. I'm sure even in Dagestan they can appreciate that. So
Very weird world over there sometimes. Didn't
yeah.
I believe Fedor was asked by someone too, by the media. It's funny how these media people always try to siphon these questions out of fighters just trying to live their lives, eh? Yeah, apparently someone asked him, "Oh, what do you think about Khabib's comments on foreign girls?" And then Fedor was like, "I don't know. I just want him to dress decent." It's very Fedor-like. Very short, very prompt. Okay, Fedor. All right, dress decent.
The edges are very straight over there in Russia. They're very formal and upstanding gentlemen.
You guys ever see that Family Guy cutaway where apparently in Russia it's like roulette when you bring someone home. The coats are so thick that you have to see what they look like once they take off the coat.
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, "Take off your coat" to the girl, and the girl's like, she has an attractive body. And then the girl's like, "You take off your coat," and then it's just a fat guy, and the girl's like, "Oh no," and the guy's like, "Yeah."
But the coats are the same size.
Yeah, yeah.
Goddamn Family Guy.
Good stuff, good stuff. All right, well, let's head into the main event there. Shout out to Valentina. I don't know who's going to be the next head for her spear. We'll see. And hope you bounce back, Lauren Murphy. Yeah, on to the main event of UFC 266. It is October 4th, 2021, by the way, people. I usually say that at the beginning. Yeah. Here we are. Alexander the Great Volkanovski. My goodness. Gets the job done against Brian Ortega. It was scary for him here and there. Ortega did his damnness to get that belt. But yeah,
I think
Volkanovski-
Ortega's he's too tough for his own good.
Yeah. Did take a beating at the latter half of that fight. But hey man, he almost had it.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely did. And he landed some good shots too. I mean, Volkanovski's face was pretty busted up by the end of the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then Volkanovski pulled away. But yeah, it's a super entertaining fight. I mean, I think he had the same thing. He lost. He spent a lot of energy in those two choke attempts.
How convinced were you guys that it was done?
I was literally I just closed everything down and I was just like kind of laying in bed watching it on my laptop. And by that time I was literally like, okay, I was putting my phone down, I was turning the light off, I was ready to go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he got out, I was like, wait, I went and turned the light back on.
Nice. Yeah, well, what were you thinking, Sandra?
Yeah, well, his head appeared to be turning purple. So
even he said in the post-fight press conference he was making weird sounds that he had never made before.
Yeah, I mean, literally 99 out of 100 people would have went out. More than that, 999 out of 1,000 people would have went out from that.
absolutely.
The fact that he didn't is just insane.
Oh, back to what you were saying though about Ortega being too tough for his own good. Did you happen to see any of those memes of when they were trying to talk to Brian in between rounds, and then Herb's like, how many fingers am I holding up? Banana. Okay, that's good enough.
Yeah. I mean, they gave him like 2 minutes in between those two rounds fully, and he got like 8 questions wrong, and then the last one he got right by accident. I bet they're like, okay, yeah, let's go make this money.
Yeah.
Let's go make this money. Holy shit! Yeah.
Have to entertain the masses.
Like, would you guys have done anything different than Herb Dean there? Like,
I would
knowing
have. I
the
don't know. I have
getting the
to
questions
imagine.
wrong. Like, imagine you're one of the refs right now. Like, who would you
I
like?
mean, like they gave him like at least 45 extra seconds than when the round ended, and he was wobbling the entire time. He was not answering any questions right. He was. I would have called it off. I definitely would have. I mean, even ask a follow up when he gets that one question right. Right. At least give him two right questions in a row or something. It
Mhm.
just seemed like they could have saved him some damage.
How do you
Yeah.
feel about it, Sandro?
The
Well,
corner as well.
yeah, I think, like I said, I think the main emphasis should have been on his corner to stop
Mhm.
it if it needed to be stopped. And
Yeah, yeah,
Herb Dean would have been criticized
yeah, yeah.
for not letting
That's
it
true.
go on. So it's you know, yeah, I
Isn't
think
that a funny dynamic? How like the ref can get trashed, but if the corner does it, okay, okay, that's okay. Like
well,
it
you're
was done.
hoping the corner has his best interests at heart, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Isn't always that. Sometimes your corner is clueless and they'll just let you go out and get slaughtered. But no, I think in the end, I guess the rest of the fight was the proof that it was probably the right move.
Mhm. I remember after the fight, there was a comment made by one of his trainers, Henry Gracie, one of the Gracies, the legendary Gracies. Yeah, he said props to Ortega after his fight with Max, or I think he tried to credit him on the amount of damage that he took and not being put away. And then it was eventually like deleted because people were like, "What's wrong with you? Like, why didn't you guys stop the fight sooner?" Because
Yeah.
with Max, I mean, didn't Max like break every little striking record on the book?
Yeah. I mean, the Calvin Cater one too. I mean, that
Oh
one could
yeah,
have
the Cater
easily
one.
been
Yeah, yeah,
stopped in the before the fifth.
yeah. Hmm.
I mean, like you're not gonna win, right? There's,
Yeah,
it's like it's just mathematically unlikely that anything good is gonna happen here. So
you might upset the fighter, but I
yeah,
mean, wouldn't they thank you in the long run? Right? Just take the heat. I don't know.
yeah,
The name of entertainment, though.
Yeah, but like I said, I think you have to have faith in your corner to know whether or not you should be going out again.
yeah.
And
Like if you just
that's
took
supposed to
400
be the
shots,
right call. So
Yeah.
the criticism might have to go in that direction.
Hmm. Yeah, should be. Should be more in that direction. Sometimes I feel like corners are ignored in these situations or forgotten. Like, yeah, you can throw in the towel for your fighter. It seems like it's much more common and accepted in boxing as opposed to MMA. Oddly enough.
Well, he was technically one choke away from maybe stealing a championship. So
Yeah, yeah. Benefit of the doubt. Goddamn Ortega. Another one, right? Will he wear gold with those goddamn Titans up there? Mr. Blades, Mr. Ortega, good luck to you in your journey. You got some tall orders up there.
yeah. I don't know, man. I'd say the same thing as Blades. I mean, Ortega's definitely one of the best guys in the division, but he lost convincingly from Max, and as close as he got, I think Volkanovski would be much more careful about it the next time.
Mhm. Yeah, it wouldn't be caught out of position as much. Yeah, man. So good luck to them. You know, it's kind of like imagine being a middleweight during Anderson's prime days, right? Oh
Yeah,
fuck! How am I gonna get?
um,
Oh.
look at how competitive Colby Covington was with Usman.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
rematch too.
That was a hell of a fight. That's a guy who
Mhm.
could be a champion, but you know, you got the freight train ahead of you. It's hard to.
Yeah. Goddamn Usman train.
Yep, it's that's it. You may never be
One
a
of the most
champion.
dominant trains out there. Oh right. So he recently was awarded #1 pound for pound over John Jones. How happy are we guys?
Oh yeah.
How happy are we? Sorry, Sandra. Do you like John Jones? I mean, as a fighter, obviously we all like him, I think, but
Yeah,
you
no.
know about his BS, right?
Yeah, no. He said
Oh
he's had
wait.
every
Oh, never mind.
every chance in the book to reform, and he doesn't seem to want to. So maybe it's time to move.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think there should be I mean, they're not always accurate or fair with the UFC's official rankings,
Mhm.
but I think activity should definitely play a role in your position.
Yeah. So would
Because
you
I
put
mean,
someone in front of Usman, or are you guys happy with Usman?
oh yeah, I'd put Usman at the top too, definitely.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm just
Probably
saying,
not, for sure.
if you're off a fight for over a year now, right? I think it's like what, a year and a half now for Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not take him off the board, but if Volkanovski has fought twice and won and defended the belt in their championship fights, right? Maybe he should be above him too,
Yeah, he's making his way up there.
right?
God
Israel
damn.
Adesanya is very active, right? He could definitely be above Jones, I think, in recent memory.
Hmm. Good stuff. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think Kamaru deserves number one there. I don't really know who I would put. I mean, Volkanovski, yeah, he's active. Is he active? Ngannou's gonna have his fight with Gane. Yeah, Poirier's gonna have his fight with Charles. Where the hell's Charles? Why is that number 10? Guess he's got more work to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you are. Good stuff. Yeah, okay. All right. Shout out Kamar Usman. Shout out Alexander Volkanovski. Wish for a bounce back on Ortega. And yeah, I guess we'll close out this episode of Hespect MMA. That's actually episode 20, guys. The
Nice.
2-0. Good stuff. Moving on
Okay.
up in the world. Yeah, thanks as always, Throb and Sandra, for coming in. You guys got any final comments?
No, not really.
Good talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and good talking to you as well. And
Good.
yeah, well, I guess we'll see when we'll hop on again. Let you guys know. Follow the Instagram page, all that. Just listen to the little voice clip at the end for anyone listening. So thanks, guys. Much respect to you. And we out.
Peace.
Hey, thank you so much for listening in on today's episode of the Hespect MMA podcast. If you'd like to connect with me and discuss your own responses over anything MMA related, come follow my Instagram or Twitter at Hespect MMA Pod. And for those of you listening in via YouTube, remember to hit that like and subscribe button to show some continued love and support. Appreciation to you, and tune on in the next episode. Much Hespect.